Okay, so I just finished knitting that row. So you say, oh no, look, there's all this space. It's not really joined in a circle. Well, look, if you see this, my end, the one that isn't working yarn, you can tighten a little just with that. You can't tighten too much. You're gonna have this little gap, and that's okay. When we go to the next row, that'll kind of go away. So I'm gonna pull the needle out just so the stitches, now all the stitches are on the cord. None of it is on the needle. The needles are all hanging here. I know it looks like a mess, but once you do it with your own hands, it'll make sense. And sometimes the loop gets a little funky and you gotta make it face down ways instead of up in your face. So here, again, I'm getting twisted. So just make sure you're not twisted. So all the stitches are facing the right way. You got your ends of yarn. You got your needles. Everything's all nice and organized. See? Super easy. No mess. And we have our first row of ribbing. These socks, I do 25 rows of rib, and then I do 75 rows of leg. And I do 50 rows of foot, usually. And then you have the heel and stuff in between. But that's for my foot. You're going to find your own that works for you. So again, I'm going to knit, start my new row. So the reason I love Magic Loop is because once you get, you can tell the beginning of your row because it's where the end is. And then once you weave in your end, you can just put a little pin over here hanging down once you get enough sock to put a pin on. And that tells you that's the beginning of the row, and this is halfway through. So it's very easy to keep track of where you are. And it acts very much like straight knitting, where knitting in the round, for real in the round, is a little different, which you'll find out soon enough. All right, so again, pushing the front half of the stitches up onto the end of the needle, pulling the other needle out enough so that I can stick it up in. Make sure that, because I'm starting with a knit stitch, the yarn wants to be on top. And then inserting as if to knit. And then start knitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue, and you see it's joined up pretty good. So see what you think.